Welcome to Casting Forward Outdoors.
Good morning, folks. Welcome to this week's show. I'm your co-host, Brett Palmer, here with Casting Forward Outdoors. And I'm going to try to bring another show to you here this morning. And we're doing this one a little bit different. We're going to kind of recap the last 2 years of the high school bass fishing that my son Landen Palmer and his buddy Colin have done the last 2 years. They started the high school bass fishing, it would have been in September of 2021, but they had the very first tournament, which was a little 4-H tournament at Randolph County. They had a really good time at that tournament. That kind of got the blood flowing. They fished that little tournament. There was probably 10, 12 boats in that tournament, and I think they come in second. They did come in. They come in second place in the junior high division, and almost came in first. And so that was how 2021 started. And I'm going to recap 2021. Because I wasn't videoing much then. It was mostly just, I got some pictures I'm going to share here from the 2021, and then I started videoing more going into this season. But their first official, if we'll call it official high school tournament, was on NEA Bass Trail at Lake Charles, there in Lawrence County. And of course, Lake Charles, if you're familiar with Lake Charles, it's known to have some good bass in it. In this particular day, it was really tough for a lot of the anglers, but my boys, they fought hard, and they got a limit. They got a limit of fish. They didn't have any monsters, but they won the junior high division on their very first official high school tournament with a limit of fish there at Lake Charles. So that really got the blood flowing there. They got the taste of victory right off the bat. So the following week, they had their second tournament at Table Rock, and I'd never been to Table Rock, and I had this in my mind that we was going to go out. I said, boys, we're going to go out and you don't need to be throwing drop shot. We're going to catch some smallmouth. I'm thinking Table Rock, I'm thinking smallmouth. And we fished all day on practice day and boated one little old fish. It was under 12 inches. Table Rock Lake, one of the jewels of the Ozarks. Absolutely stunk it up on practice day. So we went into the main day, the day of the tournament, with really no game plan except to do exactly opposite of what we did. And I think one of the boys, I forget if it was Landen or Collins, said, Dad, let's just throw some topwater. I said, hey, let's do it. I said, my plan didn't work. So we was going up the lake, had no really plan where to go, and we was looking off to the right, and one of them pointed over there and said, that looks like a good cove over there. So we pulled in this cove and just started throwing whopper ploppers, and lo and behold, we come up with a plan on the tournament day, Table Rock. They started catching some fish. Cloudy, dreary day. Almost try to sprinkle some, and that's an awesome time to throw topwater. So they scrounged out a third place victory at Table Rock after having the worst practice ever at any of our tournaments we fished so far. Going into the off season, and I think second or third in points in the junior high division right off the bat. Then the springtime fishing rolls around, and springtime fishing can be tough sometimes, and sometimes it requires covering a lot of water. And for me, as far as a boat captain, I'm more of a finesse guy. I'm kind of like, let's beat a spot to death and take our time. And that didn't pan out too well because in our first spring one, which was at Norfolk, it had actually snowed the day before. It was really cold. It was like middle of March. Snow was still on the ground. Water temp was cold. I forget, but it was in the 40s. And I think they weighed in one fish in that tournament. That was in March of 22, and it was just really tough, a really tough day. So to cap that up, I'm not going to talk a whole lot on them bad ones, but it was a learning lesson. We had to come in, house of fire, third in points going in the off season, come in the spring and had a rude awakening. He's like, boy, our spring was tough. So that concluded their first season. But they wound up, they finished like 5th or 6th in points. They did pretty well for the first year.
Hey guys, how are you? Welcome to the Caffeinated Cow.
At the Caffeinated Cow, they have 12 hand-dipped flavors of ice cream, milkshakes, root beer floats, and banana splits, as well as a full espresso bar serving up your favorite lattes, espresso shakes, affogatos, and drip coffee. Did I mention that all of their coffee is roasted right here in Rector at their very own roastery called Rawhide Coffee Company? So move on down to the Caffeinated Cow.
Looking for a new boat to run the rivers and lakes? Then look no further than Black River Boats in Poplar Bluff, Missouri. Black River Boats specializes in custom building Blazer jet boats in just about any way you can imagine. They are an authorized Mercury dealer and offer top-notch sales and service of your Mercury outboard. They also carry many products to keep your boat looking and running good. So next time you're looking for a sweet custom-built jet boat to run the shallow rivers of our area, remember Black River Boats in Poplar Bluff, Missouri.
Since 1930, Piggott State Bank set out to share the true meaning of community. At Piggott State Bank, community is family, neighbors, and loyalty, planting a seed and helping it grow. They know our children are Clay County's future. Whether reading at the elementary school, sponsoring local library functions, or funding scholarships for higher education, they give their time and efforts wholeheartedly. Piggott State Bank. The White River Zig Jig, a tried and true jig that has been catching trout in the Ozarks and beyond for over 20 years. Unlike round or symmetrical shaped heads which fall straight down, the offset shape of the Zig Jig head creates a zigzag, back and forth action. The Zig Jig is a hand-tied marabou jig with a powder-coated head and a very sharp mustad hook. Also check out the crossfire rod that is perfectly designed for throwing all sizes of Zig Jigs. It can all be purchased at zigjig.com.
So, starting season 2 of the high school fishing, in September 22, we started out on North Fork. We had 2 tournaments back to back. We had NEA and the NEA trail was at North Fork, and then the very next day on the Sunday was the Youth Bass Nation. So back to back days on North Fork, which I like, because I like North Fork, and so here's where I got some clips. I got clips of both of these days. I'm going to share some of these clips here, and I'm going to narrate along the way. See my live scope up there now.
Oh, got one.
Get him.
Yes, sir.
Boat flipping.
Heck yeah, that's the limit.
Spotted back. Gotta be a...
There's your 15-incher, got a piece. Got one.
Yes! Alright, don't overhorse him. Don't overhorse him. Keep pinching on him and bring him in. Finesse worm, baby. Finesse worm, baby.
Good in. Yeah, good.
Alright, easy. Hey, move your rod, son. That's what you think. Let a spot, tail.
Ooh.
Spot, he'll keep. Yes. It's a fat spot, son.
Ah!
It's a fatty. Yeah, oh, yeah. All day long. Let's see what he weighs.
See what he weighs? Oh, there he is.
Get him, yes.
Got him? Oh, he's not a good one.
Come on, come on.
He wasn't a good one. No, oh, nope, there he is. Oh, let's go.
He come back. All right, net.
Net, right there.
All right.
I love you, man. I freaking love you. Got another spot. Get him.
I think he's a keeper. He's a keeper. So at this point, they're running close on time. We got to be at weigh-in 30 minutes. And on the way back, this big bridge right here. So we decided to fish this bridge piling. And well, just check out what happens. Last minute.
Ooh.
Get him. Ooh! Alright, easy.
Is it? That's about.
Alright, easy.
Oh, that's about. Oh, dang. I had to reel my in so I didn't get caught out of it. Oh my god! Oh my god, baby! Oh my god, baby! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Hit spot lock, hit spot lock, hit spot lock.
Yes! That's a 2-3 pound bass right there. Oh yeah, he's almost 16.
Oh yeah. He's over,
My eyes grow.
he's over 16.
The old shaky head, baby. Biggie. That one's Biggie. That's not Quandale Eagle. That's Jet. That one's Jet. Yeah, that's Jet.
Yes,
The blue
folks,
one's
they
Quandale
named their
Eagle.
fish. First across there.
Yeah, that was the first one. And then here's Quandale Eagle. Here's Collins right here. Quandale Eagle.
24. 2 even.
What's the biggest so far?
Alright. Total weight 4.2. Both 24.
Needless to say, these boys were on cloud nine with a first place win on the NEA trail.
Now it's time for this week's Casting for Christ segment.
Hey, good morning and welcome to another segment this morning of Casting Forward, Casting Outdoors. I've got a business acquaintance that him and a couple of his buddies done a detailed survey and a detailed analysis of these chocolate cookies that's got the cream-filled centers. I'm gonna try my best not to call them by name, but they done a detailed analysis of them, trying to figure out which one was the best cookie, which one that they thought was the best. They bought the thins, they bought the originals, they bought the mega stuff or the double stuff, and then they bought this was before the cakesters come out. And so they were trying to figure out which one was the best cookie for their liking. They tried the thins and the minis and the thins, and it just really wasn't enough creamy center in the cookie for them to really be for their liking. And the original, you know, you can still dunk the original in 3 seconds and it'll start getting a little bit milky on the cookie. And then they found the double stuffs, and those was the ones that they really liked. And then they said that the mega stuff just really had way too much cream in it for their likings. Now this went on for a full afternoon trying to figure this all out. You say, Jerry, why is this important? You know, the cookie is us today. And if we're doing as Christ wants us to do, that creamy filling of that cookie would represent Christ. You know, if we've got a problem in our lives and we're at the mini stage or the thin stage, we don't have hardly any Jesus in us. And if we're the original, that means we're just kind of straddling the fence and, you know, he's there, but we're not letting him ooze out. You know, we really ought to be like the cakesters to where, or the mega stuff, whenever you bite into them, that the cream just goes everywhere. And that's the way it is with Jesus in our lives. We ought to really be able to see him overflowing out of our lives. Paul said in Colossians chapter 3, he said, therefore put away all those things. We spoke about that earlier. But he also said, set your thoughts on things that are above and not on things that are below, but also let the word of Christ dwell in you richly. Hopefully you're overfilling with Christ today and that he's overflowing out of your lives. And people can see that and that they can see Jesus in you as you meet them today. Go out and have a great day. Bless somebody's life. Try your best to do something kind for somebody and to do not get caught. Have a great day.
Bishop's Florist in Campbell, Missouri has everything you need from floral arrangements, gifts, and even tuxedos. Just ask Florist.
Hi, I'm Florist Gump. I'm at Bishop's Florist, 103 South Ash Street, Campbell, Missouri. I've run from coast to coast to find a place like this, and you'll love it too, just like Janie and Lieutenant Dan.
Bishop's Florist, 103 South Ash Street, Campbell, Missouri.
What started with our grandfather and continues in its 4th generation today, Glen Sane's history of quality sales, service, and strong personal relationships that have kept our customers and their families coming back for over 69 years.
From my grandpa to my dad to us, service after the sale is a big deal. Whether you're looking to buy a GMC, Chevrolet, Buick, or Ford, we look forward to serving you and your family for years to come.
Hey, do you need a new boat? Well, you'll have to look somewhere else. But if you've got one, come see us at Rocks Marine, now part of Rocks Outfitters. We can get you the best electronics since '87. Tired of getting skunked on tournament day? Come see us for a new Garmin LiveScope setup to make sure your tournament day is full of catches instead of heartbreak. The only NMEA certified marine electronics installer within 200 miles. Carpet service, electronics, and more. Rocks Marine will get you on the water again. I'm Carter Kaiser, and I approve this message.
Tackle Max Baits is an exciting new bait company that makes crazy realistic baits with proven fish catching action. With proven river baits like the centipede, a lifelike hellgrammite, and the tried and true crawfish, we're introducing a new bait with one-of-a-kind lifelike action, the shark tail worm, the Tackle Max fugitive swim bait, and the one-of-a-kind action of the buzz feed. To purchase these baits, visit tacklemax.com. Well, day 2 was the Youth Bass Nation tournament, which is a lot larger tournament, and we had kind of the same game plan going in from the NEA tournament where they got a first place trophy the day before. But this one proved different right off the bat because our go-to spot, there was a boat already on it.
We're here.
So check this out.
Top water right there
behind us. It actually turned out pretty good.
There he is. Yes. Oh, big one. All right.
Oh, that's a good one, son.
That's a keeper, I think, if it's not large enough.
It's a keeper large enough. All right, easy. Oh. Good job, son.
Where is he?
That's a good one.
Yes. Okay.
Ooh, is he 15?
I think he's long enough.
And there was fish number 1. So at this point, Landon pans a live scope out in this little gut right here, and he's seeing fish on the bottom. You can look. He made a short cast. He's looking at the live scope, and this is something he's really got good at.
There he is.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Video game, baby.
You got it? Ooh.
All right, easy with it.
Don't horse him, Landon. Please be a spot. I hope that's a largemouth with that thing.
That's the biggest one yet.
Before we come down, so we
that's
both
a big-
slow down. Let's pray that we get this fish. Please God, please God.
Wow.
Oh,
That's crazy. That's 3-pounder. That's a 3-pounder.
Oh my.
That may be a 4-pounder.
Oh my nipple.
They're on spotlight us. That is a dandy. I'm not even going to measure him. Ain't no use in it. Wow.
He's literally crying.
That's a bug-eyed right there.
Oh my god. Hold on. Let me get a picture with that thing.
Yeah.
We gotta weigh it.
Like, oh man, white.
White. Let's go. There he is. Let's go. Video game.
Are you serious?
Where's
the net? Where's the net?
Oh my.
All right, son.
Don't horse him.
That's a keeper. Oh, get him. Yes, that's a
I
keeper.
freaking love you.
That's a keeper.
You're my daddy now.
Get him
I
over
promise. No, I didn't. I swear I did not mean to even go for that one.
Oh, look at that. He shook his head and he threw the hook out.
Oh my god.
That's a keeper there.
Cheers, bro.
This is 15 and a half.
Hey, and look, Colin, keep dropping that down. They are still all down there. I freaking love you.
Oh, yeah. Easy.
He wasn't even the one I was going for.
So day 2 on North Fork with the Arkansas Bass Nation, the boys scrounged out a 4th place finish with 3 fish. So once again, just a great weekend on North Fork. Man, that thing's quit pumping again. I'm gonna have to call B&B Well Drilling. If you're looking to get your farm well repaired or a new well put down, then look no further than B&B Well Drilling. They can install a pump or submersible turbine to fit the need of your farm. They can also lay underground pipe and risers to get your farm irrigation set up just the way you want. Next time you need a well drill or a pump repair, remember B&B Well Drilling in Corning, Arkansas.
Big Time Pizza and Bakery is a family-owned and operated business founded in 2022. You can dine in, take out, or have it delivered within 8 miles of the Rector city limits. We have breakfast, lunch, and dinner options of pizzas, wings, hoagie sandwiches, nachos, salads, or a gift card for a future visit. So come on in and visit us anytime.
At Big Time Pizza and Bakery, don't just have a good time, have a big time.
Cox Lumber Company in Piggott, Arkansas has been serving the local community for the building and hardware needs since 1948. They have a great selection of lumber, doors, windows, and building materials. If they don't have it, they can special order over 75,000 hardware items. They also have free local delivery. Contact Tucker Myers or Jamie Parks for material estimates from a small project to a full construction of a new home. Serving the community for 70 years. Cox Lumber Company. Come by and see us today.
You imagine, we create at Unique Inc. Whether your small business needs custom branded merchandise or your family needs matching magical vacation shirts, we're here to serve all your printing needs. With a decade of experience and unmatched customer service, Unique Inc. is your one-stop t-shirt shop. When you think custom anything, think Unique Inc. 1320 Red Wolf Boulevard in Jonesboro.
Luckily, we had a really good boat draw at Beaver. We were boat, I think, 3. You know, there was like 70 boats in that time. We was boat 3, I believe. Had a really early draw. It's awesome. So, but we didn't know where we were going. Had no clue where to go. See this nice creek arm? It goes back and then forks off. It's to the left, probably 3 or 4 miles where we took off. And I said, boys, you just want to go on a creek, try that? And they said, sure. And they start fishing it. We start at the top of it, working our way towards the back. They're not getting anything, no bites. We get toward the back of the creek. We're almost getting ready to leave. And I think Landen, I think he's the one that caught it. He picks up a shaky head. He throws in there and catches a keeper fish, but it had to be 15 inches. Catches a keeper fish toward the back of the creek. Fish number 1. So, hey, you know. So anyway, we leave the creek and we go down the lake. Don't know where to go. And go about another half mile. There's another one off to the left. Pull into that one. They do the same thing, get to the back of that creek, boom, another one on a shaky head, 15+ inch fish, 2-pounder. So at that point, light bulb goes off in my son's head. He said, Dad, we just need to go to the back of these creeks. Just don't even fish the top part, just hit each creek and fish like the back third of it. I said, all right. I said, it's a good idea. So that's what they did the rest of the day. And so they come in, so he's coming in with a limit of fish, was excited about that. And the whole way, because the fish bit pretty good for us, so the whole way they're like, Colin made a comment, said, man, Mr. Brett, we might get a top 3 in this one. Wasn't even thinking about winning the tournament. But we show up with these fish, and it's just shy, I think it's a little over 10 pounds of fish they had. They win the junior high division easily with that. I think the second place was like a pound behind them. So Beaver Lake was like a shining moment for these boys. Once again, here we are again. Spring fishing, that was our weakness year before, so we're determined to do better. So we start in fishing Lake Charles in March, early, and on the NEA trail. And so I've got some clips here. I'm gonna share these clips, do a little narrating along the way, as I had some video here through Lake Charles. And check this out, this is pretty cool. So right here was having some GoPro audio issues, so I'm going to voice this part over. It's unfortunate because there sure is some excitement here, but we're like 15 minutes into the tournament, just getting started, fishing the levee right here. And you can see Landon hooks into a big one on a DT6 Rapala crankbait. And you can tell right here it's loading the rod up. We knew it was a good one. If you look here shortly, you can see Colin's reaction. Right there, the fish breaks. You can see right there, he is pumped up. And this is the fish of the year right here for their tournament season for sure. That's a 5-pounder.
That's a 5-pounder fish.
That's a 5-pounder, boy.
Is the GoPro rolling?
Yes, that's on. That is a 5-pounder.
I didn't even know I had
It's spotlight. Oh gosh, you're making
just enough for it.
Look at there,
Look at that thing.
All right, let's get him in there.
All right. Is that your PB? Probably.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, I think I have one.
Got him. Oh, what a big. All right.
I set the hook.
The jig.
I set the hook and I was really confused.
That's a 30-pounder. Yes, son.
Ah! My bad. Can I scream? Yeah. Ah! Well, there was a boat right there. I didn't see it, but. What am I pulling in? Fish. You gotta go swimming, buddy. You gotta go swimming because this thing's a keeper.
All right, easy.
That's a dandy.
Easy.
That's another toad.
That's another big one.
That is a toad.
Oh, that's as big as the other one.
God.
That's as big as the other one.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. You looks like you gotta go swimming. You gotta go swimming. Get him in the boat.
I think you're nervous.
Yes.
That's gonna be close to
The
4.
DT6. The DT6. Oh my God.
Fish gonna go 4 pound or better.
All right, big fish, 5'6".
Attaboy.
5'6". 5'6".
Muscle
Yeah, 3. They're all alive, right? All right.
Yeah, I'll grab this one.
Try not to tear my. Hey, man, you guys been working out today. Yeah. And the baby brother. Total weight 11.9. Nice job,
almost got that
gentlemen.
12, boys.
Nice.
So folks, hope you enjoyed this show. It's kind of just a timeline of the last 2 years of what these boys have done. I didn't film all of it, but had some pictures along the way, and I had a GoPro running. This next year I'm going to do a lot better with my filming. My knowledge, we're the only 2 teams in Clay County doing it with the Rector teams, with us and Hayden Vavock and Grayson Bryant with their team captain Mark Vavock. They're the senior high team that's actually qualified for nationals this year. They actually went to South Carolina and fished the national. It takes a lot of work and dedication to do that. It's a tough. There's a lot of talented anglers out there in this young high school field. So, but it's a great learning experience. We just love doing it. Hope you enjoyed the show. It was fun bringing it to you. So until next week, I'm Brett Palmer here at Casting Forward Outdoors, and remember, stay positive and cast it forward. We'll see you next week. God bless you.